Hi everyone, I'm sitting down to plan out another week in my Erin Condren Life Planner. And I have some stickers to show you from PlannerKate. I'm going to be using MK-549. I think this is called Spooky, maybe. It is my favorite October kit. I just love the colors in this one. So let's go ahead and get started for week 42. So I do have the kit A, B, and C, so the full boxes, the samplers, and the washi. I also have sheet G, which is the functional sheet, and then 3 add-ons, the sidebar add-on, dash labels, and dashed scallops. I thought I had headers. Let me recheck my binder. So we do have the strip headers as well. Now I was sitting down to see how many kits I have left, and I have this Halloween kit that I'm going to be using for this week, and then I decided I would use the other Halloween kit for this week, and then Halloween actually falls in a November week, which is pretty typical, and even though Halloween is on a Tuesday, I probably will not be using a Halloween kit this week. I'll go ahead and jump into my November kits, at least that's the plan. So the other thing that I have to, make sure I get to the right week here. The other thing that's going to be happening maybe in some of these videos is some sneak peeks from PlannerKate. So Kate did send me the updated 2024 kits. I have part of the kit listings, and then I have a second batch coming, which you know is like my absolute favorite thing. And there was a sneak posted on Kate's Instagram, PlannerKate, and also in her Facebook group. So I can definitely show you those. But the goal is to do like a series like I usually do here on YouTube, where once I have everything in and I have the blog post ready over at PlannerKate.com, then I can kind of show you all of the things and do some sticker testing and talk about how things have changed for the upcoming kits. So here in a minute, hopefully I will show you some sneak peeks that were already shared. And there are lots of good things. So there won't be any spoilers on here. Like I'm only going to share what has already been shared by Kate. So like I said, once everything is ready, then I can do that, but don't be expecting to see something on here that hasn't already been shared elsewhere, if that makes sense. But obviously, once things are shared, I am excited to kind of talk about those things with you guys and have my thoughts and opinions on those. I have been really enjoying this strip header with this thin washi underneath. I just think it gives it just a little bit something extra up at the top, and I haven't really been utilizing this new space in the planner that was updated by Erin Condren, so I don't really feel bad for covering that up with a little bit of washi decoration. Now that might change in the future, of course. I'm pretty flexible with my planner, but for now anyway. Okay, so headers are down, and then I do have the washi, so I could pull something off of that, or of course I could use the washi from the sampler. And looking this over, I think I am going to use this orange Boo washi. It has sort of like little flags with bats on it, which I think is super cute. Do I want to put that down here? I feel like my evenings have been busier and I had thought about moving it up here, but I didn't know how I would feel about the headers and the thin washi and regular washi all at the top. Actually like how that looks. So let's just go ahead and do something different and put that all up at the top for this week. And I think that since I used this one and not that purple washi, it kind of breaks up the color a little bit too. So that's good. And then for this one, I'm not going to go all the way over. We'll just stick with right underneath the dated columns. Okay. There's the framework, and then of course we're going to jump into plans. I do have several large things going on, or bigger task items, so to speak. So I'm going to use, per my usual, some of these full boxes up. So on Friday after school, we are finally going to start our cheese ball making and hopefully get all of that done and be ready to sell cheese balls for the holiday. That's like our biggest fundraiser of the year for sorority. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. So maybe after this week, we won't have to talk about it anymore. At least that's the plan. I am the one that is kind of organizing all of it this year and ordering the supplies. It's been a lot of work, but I also have anxiety and I'm just like so afraid that I am forgetting something. So we're gonna find out. And I was talking to one of my friends at church this morning and she's like, yes, things always come up every year and we just kind of go with the flow. So she's trying to reassure me that things will be okay. But I just like to be as prepared as possible. It's just my personality. I have many checklists that I've been going over. And speaking of cheese balls, our big order of like lots and lots of pounds of cheese and all of that are going to be delivered on Tuesday morning. So I should know then if everything's going to go smoothly, if I have everything that I need on my checklist. So let's go ahead and put a reminder down for that as well. And that will be, again, Tuesday morning. We'll have to get everything into coolers. And I should know where we're at then. Okay, so now that those two things are out of my brain and down onto paper, let's do some other things that are kind of extra this week. Monday is Boss's Day, and I was in charge of sending around the envelope and collecting donations to get her, our principal, something for Boss's Day. So I'm going to use a scallop for that, probably one of these gray ones. So I will need to get the card and the gift cards and all that out tonight. Today is Sunday, so as I'm prepping for my work week tomorrow, I want to gather all of that stuff up. And then let's move right on in to work meetings. I did want to use this functional sheet for those meetings. And I have a few on Monday. So we're going to start off on Monday with a domain meeting. And then I have a parent meeting at 10. And then also on Monday in the afternoon, I have another parent meeting. And if you hear the background noise, I apologize. I am doing my filming on Sunday, which I usually don't do. I usually have it done by now. And my husband sounds like getting lunch made, and in the kitchen, you can probably hear the water running. In my office is like right off of our kitchen space. So there is that. All right, more meetings for the week. I have another 9 a.m. on Tuesday. Again, just a domain meeting. And there's actually an assembly for my son's grade. I don't even know what that is, if it's like an awards assembly or what, but I did see it on our week at a glance. So if I can pop in to see that, I will. And it looks like the only other meeting I have is on Friday, again at 9 a.m. We seem to love those 9 a.m. meetings. That's just work well in our group schedule. But we do have a speech meeting at 9 a.m. on Friday. And I think that is it for actual work meetings. And then for myself, I have an eye appointment this week. So I have a rare eye disease and we're just kind of monitoring it at this point. But that is coming up. So let's see, what do I want to use here? Let's do another gray scallop since it's something for me. So that is at 3:30 on Tuesday. And I think now all of my stuff is done and we can kind of talk about my son's schedule. So I am going to use some more stickers off of this functional sheet G. He'll have Taekwondo practice a few times this week. And he has also been volunteering to teach some of the lower rank classes. So I'm going to use these skinnier labels for his practice. And then I'm also going to use the same labels to mark the teaching classes that happen at 5:15. And then in addition to those teaching classes, he has an extra 4 o'clock ninja class session just on Tuesday. So we'll just prep all of those on the same stickers here and get those put down. So we'll do 6 o'clock, maybe on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Same sort of thing for teaching class. That'll happen right before. And again, these aren't set in stone. I've talked about that before. Like if he has too much homework or we're tired or whatever, we don't end up doing all of the things, but I do like to have it down just in case. And then should have one more here. 4 o'clock ninja class on Tuesday. So with my eye appointment, it looks like my husband will be chauffeuring to that one. I did forget that I have a game to work on Monday night this week. We're getting close to being done with volleyball season, but we're not quite there yet. And that will be, like I said, on Monday this week. The other thing that I don't want to forget about is on Sunday, we will be celebrating October Pastor Appreciation Night or Day. No, let me rephrase that. We're going to be celebrating Pastor Appreciation Month. So that's the month of October, but we will be doing a card and just like a thank you to our pastor that day. So I'll go ahead and put in our church items on these orange dashes. And so I just use these for like the actual time items. And I'm gonna grab one of my favorite reminder stickers here in just a second out of my favorites binder. So I've been using those up. I think they're towards the beginning here. Here they are. I think I used these last week and I mentioned they don't have an SKU number on the sheet, but if you want them, I'm sure you can just email Kate and ask for the large teardrops and she could get that order ready for you. I think I'll do I already used my light purple and my orange. So let's do a dark purple. And I'll just put that down right under that label as kind of a reminder for me to have the card and stuff ready to go. All right, let's move on over to the sidebar, I think, for now. And I'm going to be using the Sidebar add-on 11. And I do really like this full box sticker. So we'll go ahead and cover up the calendar portion at the top. And then we're gonna stack some of these. Let's do the tracker at the bottom. And then the this week sticker, which I typically use for the PlannerKate challenge. And then a to-do sticker at the top. And I should have room for a little slice of washi. So I'm gonna put this to-do sticker down at the top and then use some standard size washi here. And we'll use this little leftover piece that I had from this. And that'll fill the space in between. Take a look at the things that I need to get on this to-do list that absolutely have to be done this week. So I do need to pick up a Sweet Vale gift card for PTO. I need to get the service sheet out to my high schoolers. I'm going to resend our PTO flyer. Just, I think multiple reminders to parents is good. I have a check I need to email or I guess transfer. I need to check in on the tax situation for PTO. There is a rodeo and I want to buy tickets for our family for that. And I would like to buy something for my secret sister this month. Which again, that's for sorority. All right, let's move down here on to the this week bar. Fish tank duty is over at school, so I don't need to put a reminder for that, but I would like to do, let's see, what was I didn't even do a tracker this week. For sure homework, that's just about every night. I do have medications like for my eye and stuff that I have to take, so definitely want to track that. I do want to make sure that I'm focusing a little bit on my own content, and I have started back into my journal and scripture routine in the morning, and I want to keep that good habit up. So we'll put that down and we will go with that for now. And then speaking of content, I actually think instead of doing the PlannerKate challenge on this, I'm going to list out my personal content. So on Monday should be my October plan with me. I think that I listed it wrong here. Yeah, Monday the 9th, this last week, was not an October plan with me. It was something else. It was how to print and cut Traveler's Notebook inserts. So I just labeled that wrong, which is fine. I do have my October plan with me ready. And then this video would be week 42 plan with me. And I don't really have any other videos scheduled for now, but this one is ready and scheduled. So obviously as I'm filming this, then I'll still need to edit and upload and all of that jazz. And let's wrap up with some cleaning tasks. I have totally lost track on what zone I am on. I do like a zone cleaning, but I've just been rotating through and I forget what zone we're on. But I do like to do a weekly reset every week. I need to pull in some more orange, it looks like. So let's get those tasks down for the weekend. Get that down. Let's see. It's going to be a busy weekend with cheese ball making. So realistically, where would I get this done? Probably going to be like a Saturday evening situation into Sunday. We'll put it there for now. The good thing is these are removable stickers, so I can always move it and reposition it later in the week if I need to. I think that that's going to be it as far as the planning goes. Let me show you guys the 3 sneaks that have already went out from PlannerKate, because I did want to do that. So we have an updated add-on 9. So these will be for 2024 kits. They will launch sometime in November. But again, follow PlannerKate for all of that information, because I don't have an exact day yet. And if you want to see more sneaks, she's the place to go for that. But this one was already revealed, so you'll notice that the fonts have changed on this, both the scripty font and like the handwritten font on here. So you'll see this new updated font on add-on 9, which is the mixed scripts. I really, really love the new font choices that Kate has used, and looking at the feedback that I've seen on some of her posts, it seems like everyone is really excited about the new fonts. And then this was add-on 18. And this new add-on is brand new, and it is called the journaling labels. So it definitely has that journaling vibe to it, like the journaling kit sheets that she has, with some kind of torn washi and some paint swatches. This is one of my personal favorites. Really, really love that new add-on. And then the last sheet that was sneaked was add-on 4. I think these are called paint stroke headers. Again, you're seeing like the updated font on this one, and just the sizing of these and the font choice. I think it is absolute perfection. So again, recapping some of those sneaks, and then if you want to see more sneaks, there will be more rolling out over at PlannerKate as she prepares for 2024 kit launch. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for today's video. If you have questions about anything, make sure you check the description below. I always link my Amazon favorites, which has things like my ink pens, my slice tool, and I always link the exact kit that I'm using from PlannerKate, so that should make it easy for you to find on the website. I appreciate you all. I'll see you back next time.